end with what I call shout outs. Okay, we're going to end with shout outs because oftentimes client wants specific needs resolved. And so I'm going to say a need. And then September and Nicole are going to take turns saying what products they would recommend for those needs. So it's going to be a ton of information, very different. And so you are going to learn a lot. Feel free to ask questions as we go, and we are definitely going to try to get to those. Without further ado, shall we start, ladies? Yay! Okay. Well, I get to start, and I'm going to start with my morning routine. So I have exactly 5 minutes, and I'm going to share some morning routine stuff with you guys. So I love the Repair Cleanser. That's what I usually start with. If you have not used the Repair Cleanser, I don't know if either one of you has it, by the way. I grabbed all of my product except the Repair Cleanser, but you guys, it feels like cashmere. Like if that cleanser, it should be called cashmere, in my opinion. It feels velvety smooth when you put it on. I have drier skin, and in the morning, I just like wake up feeling like, oh, no, I'm ready for the day. And then I wash my face and I'm like, mama's back. Like I just feel so good when I wash my face with that cashmere cleanser. I absolutely love it. That cleanser is going to take away all of those impurities that we built up overnight. It's going to boost hydration in your skin, and it really is going to prepare your skin for any other treatments that you put on thereafter. Okay, so once I cleanse my face, I only wash my face once in the morning. Some people do a double cleanse. For me, it's a little bit extra. Okay, once is enough for me. I don't even have makeup on in the morning. It's fine. Okay, I do a quick little cleanse. Then I move on to the Resurfacer Booster. Now, you guys, the boosters, if you are not selling those, in my very humble opinion, you're like missing the mark. Like, I really believe things like this is what set Mary Kay apart from every other company. Like, our cleanser is awesome, but our boosters, you cannot compare them to anything else on the market. Anything else on the market that is this quality is selling for like $150. And so I love these so much. Right now, I'm using the Resurfacer Booster because I really want that glass look that is really trendy. And so it's going to smooth your skin texture, reduce appearance of fine lines and pores, and then improves skin tone and clarity. So right after washing, I do a few drops of that. I do it on my cheeks, my chin, and my here and here. Okay. Okay. Then I move on to the lifting serum and the nourishing oil. And the reason I talk about these two together is because I'm just going to be honest with you. Okay. This is like real thick, right? And I love this. This is what the Lobby of Heaven smells like, in case you're wondering, right here, nourishing oil. Okay. And so here's what I do. I do a pump and I put them in my marionette lines because I have those. Okay. And so that's what I do. And then I do another pump and I do kind of like this. And then I take this nourishing oil, the Lobby of Heaven oil, okay, and I do a couple drops, and then I just help that lifting serum go a longer way. And then I do it all over my neck. And that's what I do in the morning. I love mixing it with this. It gives me such a smooth, silky finish, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. You guys, when you are using it, it is so much easier to sell it, to talk about it, talk about how it feels, how it smells. Like some of you are like, I love that you're calling it that. I love that, and it's because I use it. And so I'm able to do that. And then I end with the Repair Day Cream. And I did want to show you guys this sunscreen photo. I love to scare my customers with this. This is not a Repair Day Cream photo if you've never seen this photo before, but it is a photo of a guy who drove truck for 30 years and half of his face was in the sun and the other half was in the shade. So this is what it looks like if you wear sunscreen or if you don't wear sunscreen. And so you can choose your side of the face. I have chosen the Repair Day Cream. Okay. Okay. I'm tossing it over to Nicole.
Okay, hopefully the train is done going by. I had to mute myself because it's like I have train tracks just on the other side of my office. So I'm going to talk to you about my 5 minute makeup routine. And when Lily was like giving us ideas, I was like, oh, I can talk about 5 minute face. That's what I do anytime I'm doing my face these days. So I am 45 years old. I like to think that I don't look 45. That's actually one of my selling points for Mary Kay. I'm like, yes, thank you. It works. But my jam on the daily, on the days that I wear makeup, is going to be the CC cream. Y'all, I live and die by the CC cream. We have some other great foundations, but as someone who struggles with rosacea, there is nothing that covers up that redness the way that the CC cream does. I will even put the CC cream on underneath the Luminous foundation if I want a more full foundation effect. I'm always like CC cream is never getting skipped in my routine. And so that was actually the first product that I ever purchased from Mary Kay was the CC cream because I was a believe it to see it brat. And it does. It stays on even if you work out, if you're in the heat. I have run a marathon 26.2 miles wearing CC cream, and I did not look like the Joker when I was done, nor did I look like a tomato zombie. It's the best product ever. I mean, we have some great skincare, but I'm a fan of my CC cream. So then I use a little bit of both the under eye corrector and concealer. So for me, because I have such fair skin, if I just use the under eye corrector, I feel like it leaves it a little too orangey through here. So I'll do a little under eye corrector in the very center and then some concealer on the outside edges. When you're doing under eye corrector and concealer, you color within the lines. All right. So think about if you were to draw a line on a piece of paper and just cover it up with another piece of paper, you're still going to see the line. But if you folded the paper just over top of the line, it would conceal it. So same thing with your concealer and your under eye corrector. Color within the lines, and you'll notice a big difference with both of those products. That is definitely one of those, like I can just do one side and not the other and sell a bajillion of those things. I follow it up then. I'm loving our new highlighters and bronzers. I'm not a huge blush girl, but these, y'all, if you do not have them yet, I will order so many of these because my customers will continue to order them well after they're out of stock. So I am that person that stocks up on the bronzers and the highlighters, just because I feel like they don't go out of style. They're not a seasonal thing. So I love just a little bit of highlighter on the cheekbone area and then brow pencil. Y'all, I love our new brow palette thingies that are limited edition, but this is my favorite brow tool ever. The brow definer. I have blonde eyebrows, so like you can't see them on the second half if I'm not wearing some sort of brow. I love that this doesn't go anywhere. I can get wet, etc., and it's, staying on. And then finish it up with my ultimate mascara in black brown and my lip liner. We have other great mascaras. I love all of our mascaras, but the ultimate to me is the ultimate. And I love that it comes in that black brown shade because as I learned with all of our color stuff, I don't look great in black. So black brown actually makes my eyes pop more than our black mascara does. So just a little tip there. If you're not in that color range or if you're in that color range where black doesn't look great on you, try the black brown. You might be surprised. And then lip liner. Our waterproof lip liners. That is what, if you see me and you're like, what color lips are you wearing? It's one of our lip liners. I am only wearing lip liner right now. I use it like lipstick. It stays on while I eat, while I drink, all the things. I don't like to be able to feel anything on my face. Like that's one of my ADHD little ticks, if you will. And I love that I can't feel the lip liner. Once it's on, once it's set, it's there, and none of the little pilling on my lips. So that is my 5-minute face.
Yay. And I get to talk about the 5-minute evening routine. And you guys, I'm so excited about this trio because we all have different things about our skin and our season. I'm actually the eldest. I know you guys think I'm like 23, but I'm the eldest here. And I was sold on Mary Kay in my 20s because I had been using dermatologist skincare for acne. That was super expensive prescription. And the Mary Kay cleared up my face better and less money. And so here I am as an aging woman, can't even believe it. But what do you do when you're aging and have skin that's acne prone and oily, which normally when you age, you're dry. And so it's very complicated. And so if you're someone that doesn't fit in a mold, just be excited that Mary Kay is such a great product. And if you have customers, don't feel like they have to be on one skincare line. The scientists purposely created our skincare lines, 7 of them, to be able to work together. So we don't want to mix and match other brands. Bad idea. Tell your customers that Mary Kay asked us to not separate the skincare programs for that reason. That can cause trouble. But within Mary Kay, you guys, I literally use at least one product from every single skincare line. And now that the new men's line is out, you better believe I'm using that shave cream magic for my legs and my underarms. So here's my 5-minute evening routine for someone with quirky skin. And so I'm technically the age of Repair Cleanser. but it doesn't work best for me all the time. I love the TimeWise 4-in-1 cleanser for combination to oily skin. I love the TimeWise bar. It's on its way out, although I stocked up on a million. I recommend you do the same. But I use an exfoliator that I really love, a brush that I use to use the cleanser or the Sonic if you still have it. And then I'm going to echo what Lily said. You guys, the boosters are the most powerful. You guys realize they're super concentrated. I want to remind you of the resources that we have even just on marykay.com. We have a ton of great things on InTouch. But did you guys know that even on marykay.com, if you click on a product, there are key benefits, there are awards and honors, there are specific ingredients. And so go study these things. If you don't use the boosters, then you just don't know about it. And so we're telling you now, go read about it. The HA plus Ceramide booster is for all ages, all everyone. It is a cellular hydrator. It is powerful. That's part of my nighttime routine. Definitely can't forget the eye cream. Your favorite eye cream, I love to change it out. I'll use all of them at different times. I even keep the TimeWise eye cream in my car. Did y'all know that trick? You can do this in the middle of the day and it brightens and fills in your lines in the middle of the day on top of your makeup. Then, of course, lifting serum. Yes, I need it here. This is happening here. This is where lifting serum is supposed to go. I don't put it on my forehead. My forehead's not doing this. So I do it here. And then, yes, I also use Serum C plus E. You guys, that stuff is addicting. It is in the hallway of heaven with the nourishing oil. You got to use it. And again, it can be for someone in their 20s. Y'all know the vitamin C is what we need to help support the collagen, and the vitamin E opens up our cells to be able to receive the vitamin C better. Go look it up. It's also a lifting serum. It's just not in the title. It's powerful. Use them both. And then, of course, finishing out with whatever moisturizer I'm in the mood for. Often the night cream because of the encapsulated retinol. Often the TimeWise combination antioxidant. I love it. And I'm always going to seal off with a moisture renewal gel mask. We'll talk more about that later, but you guys, that product for 26 bucks retail, powerful. It cures all. We're mostly dehydrated if we're looking old. So yay for nighttime routine. Of course, add all the masks and stuff if I'm going to do one of those, but basic 5-minute, that's how it goes. So yay, part 2.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I love this so much. So, real quick, September, before you start with the questions, I love this comment. Tanya said, I used Repair for 2 years and rescanned with the app, with the Skin Analyzer app, if you haven't used that. And it said I needed the miracle set, meaning her aging isn't even now at the point where she needs repair. Like, how cool is that? I love that Skin Analyzer app because it doesn't lie. It starts from scratch every single time. There's no way to fake your results. And so you can really see if you are investing in product that's working. And that's really what I tell my customers is I don't want to just sell you something. Watch this app do the work for me. And you can rescan your face and make sure that you're getting results. I even tell my customers, or I guess they're not my customers yet, people that aren't using Mary Kay, I say scan this with the skincare you're currently using, and in 6 to 8 weeks, if those bars have not moved or they've progressed, sister, you're wasting your money. And so isn't it cool that we can represent a product where I'm like, I know if she uses that line reducer booster, she's gonna come to me for more.
That's so
I
good. And
love
remember, you guys, that app is free. And there are dermatologists that charge $300-ish for one that's very similar that they offer. So be proud that it's free. Use it. Tell everybody about it.
I love
Okay,
it.
we're going to go into some fun things about the summer products. I don't know if you guys are excited about this launch, but we are so excited. Every single product is on point. It is so exciting. We love them all. I'm going to start by asking Lily, which summer product are you most excited about? And then Nicole's going to go next.
Okay, I'm so excited for these lip oils. I love them so much. So you guys, I'm not gonna lie, when they came in my box, I looked at the colors and I was like, I don't know if these are gonna look good on me. Like, I don't know if anyone thought that. I'm definitely a cool toned girl. So I was like, shoot, like I could see them looking fabulous on Nicole, but I don't know if these are gonna look good on me. And so I was like nervous. And then I put them on and I'm obsessed with both of the colors. I actually, and I'm so fair, I prefer the darker one over the lighter one. I love that berry. That's what I have on now. It's beautiful. It's natural. It feels slightly maybe cooling if you haven't tried it yet. It goes on so smooth, and the little applicator is like gigantic. And I don't know why I love that, but I do. It's like as big as my whole lip, and I love it. But I love these. I love these so much. My only fear is that you will not order them before they run out. It's my only fear. I love these.
So true. I'm obsessed with the lip oils. You guys,
Mm.
don't you miss out because they're limited. When they're gone, they're gone.
Yep.
And if you love them, go click the contact us on InTouch and tell them how much you love them. I would love these to be in a gazillion colors. They are amazing. They're not dark enough for me, so I put them on top of lip liner. Obsessed. Okay, Nicole, your turn. What are you most excited about?
I am so excited about the men's line. Y'all, we've been waiting for a men's line shakeup. I mean, we've had several skincare line changes for us, but the men needed some new stuff to play with. If you are not selling to men, you are missing a giant boat because number one, they're the easiest creatures on the planet to sell to. You just tell them you need this, this, and this, and they say, okay, give me your credit card. Like, or I'll drop off a bag and I'm like, here, try this for a week. If you love it, you can keep it. If you don't, I'll pick it back up. I never pick it back up ever. Like they just, here's my card number. The cleanser, I really like how I used it myself. I know I'm not a man, but I have to use all the things. I liked how it felt. My husband doesn't give me great feedback. He's a boy, so he's just like, oh, it feels good, you know. And I love the shave balm or shave, is it moisturizing shave cream? I call it shave balm because it's thicker. It's not like a gel. So my husband is actually really enjoying that, and I like how his face feels after he uses it. So this line, I love how they changed up the packaging. It's super slick, very easy to sell, and I like the size of the moisturizer as well. This is getting a lot of bang for their buck. So definitely a super easy set to sell. If they have a beard, then, you know, if you've got any beard products left over, give them that. But honestly, they still need the shave stuff because most guys, even if they have a beard, still shave under here. So just be like, it's going to last you a long time. So, and like September said, we can use it on our legs, although I'm still a 2-in-1 body shave gel. Like that's my ultimate.
Me
But
too. I love that stuff. But it's good to have choices, right?
yes,
Maybe we
because
can
if
go to
one's already
like,
in the shower, I'm going to use it.
right? And maybe we can go to like the runners clubs in our area with all the guys that shave their legs or the swimmer guys.
Oh, there you go.
And tell them, hey, this is for your legs too.
Yep.
Then they'll feel more manly than the pink. And then last but not least are two things I'm going to share. One is our new fragrance in its regular line. It is In for Good. And the other is the new body set with the shower gel and the body lotion that is limited. So I will tell you, I love the background, Nicole. So the new fragrance, you guys, we don't talk about other brands, but since it's just Mary Kay Girls here, do you guys know that it is very similar smelling to the $176 Chanel fragrance called Change? So you guys be proud that ours is 55 bucks. Lily, were you going to say something? You look excited.
I was saying Chanel. I'm sorry. I was whispering it.
No, I love it. I'm happy. I love your enthusiasm. I mean, really, it's like, oh, I'm so sad that you spent that much money. Let me show you how to save money with this fragrance. So this fragrance is Excelente, and look how beautiful it is. Show it again. It's called Confidently You, which I know the name doesn't matter, but I love the name. Like I love Live Fearlessly. I'm like, yes, I'm living fearlessly. So Confidently You. I mean, yeah, this is powerful. It smells so good, and it's not a tiny bottle for the price. Excellent price, you guys. Excellent fragrance. And then I'm personally obsessed with the new body gel and lotion. So I'm going to buy a gazillion of them before they're gone. It doesn't show up on her little screen. Sorry, I don't have it right here, but it is lavender and coconut. I don't smell the lavender. Other people do. I don't know that I have that great of a palette or whatever it's called when it's your nose hair. I don't know what it's called, but the coconut, it smells like summer. It takes you like away onto a beach. It smells amazing. And I am keeping that lotion in my car and putting all over my legs before I go in somewhere. And then it's like, you know, when you walk by somebody and the little breeze and they're like, it's summer, and then you can sell it. They're only 16 each. So yay for those. Oh, Lily's muted.
Okay, I love this so much. Okay, my next question. So we did have a couple people comment. Someone said, how do you address the no SPF in the moisturizer? So Nicole or September, do you guys want to cover that?
She means for the men. Nicole, do you want to talk about that?
Oh, so I tell them that our day solution from the Miracle Set is unisex. Anybody can use that one, or the mineral SPF 30 facial sunscreen. Because honestly, in the moisturizer, it's not great to sleep in SPF. So when men were putting that on their face at night, they were ending up sleeping in SPF, and it's really not the best for you. So I would tell them, they don't have to be allergic to a pink tube. And if they are, they can use the day solution because it's more white than pink. But that they can still get their SPF, but that way they're only getting it during the daytime and not sleeping in it.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, I love it. Okay, my question for Nicole is what product do you sell the most as an impulse sale in the summer? We're approaching summer. What is the easiest product to sell in the summertime?
So the sunscreen. I was so happy when they finally brought back the SPF 50 body sunscreen. As a super pale person, I need I need it in my life, but it's the easiest to sell because people are right now starting to post about their summer trips that are coming up and their vacations and all the things. So I'm like, hey, you need a great sunscreen. This one's going to be better than anything you can get in the store. Safer ingredients. It's not going to harm the environment. And when you start bringing up those things, it sells like hotcakes. So any of my reorders that I've had in the last like month or so, I'm offering it as an extra half price item when they're spending. So like if they have that little sheet, I'm like, you can pick off this sheet or you can get your sunscreen for half price because I know you've got a trip planned or whatever. So I just throw it in there as do you need to add this on? I'm sure you do. And I tell them that it's great for their kiddos too, because we want to put good things on our kiddos.
I love that. I love that. Teresa, I see your question and we're going to cover it right after these. So I promise I see it. I appreciate you reposting that. Okay, September, what about you? Easiest product for you to sell in the summertime?
Okay, the After Sun Gel. You guys, that After Sun Gel, it literally is like, do you guys use the soothing eye gel in the jar that's so amazing for puffy eyes? It's like the soothing eye gel in a big tube for the whole body. It's not like back in the day we'd be like, oh, put aloe vera on it, which is great, but this is like aloe vera plus a million other fancy plants and flower things. It's not just for people that are sunburned, although that is excellent for calming the sunburn to put it on so it doesn't get as bad. But it is also for if you get overheated. Like I have lots of customers who'll stock up if they maybe work outdoors a lot or their husbands go mow the lawn and they just get overheated and they're not sunburned, but they put that on and it literally calms them down with their glass of iced tea or whatever. And so the After Sun Gel is excellent. And I still got to give props again. Nicole mentioned the facial sunscreen with the mineral sunscreen for men and for women. That stuff is so good. And with my weird skin, I do best with the mineral and it is just good for everyone. So those are easy to sell right now, you guys.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Lily, what is your easiest product for you to upsell?
Oh, okay. I have two. I know that's breaking the rules, and I only have one of them in front of me, but I have a before and after photo, and I feel like you should see it. Okay, the first one is eye makeup remover. Literally, every single human being on the planet Earth should own this. I don't care if you're a mom, a dad, or a little brother. Like if you've drawn on the walls and you need to remove it, if you have a carpet stain, if you need to remove your eye makeup, like there's so many uses for this. I really believe this is the best gift. And so honestly, there's a billboard in Texas, right, that says every 5 seconds one of these is sold. It's our number one selling product. There's a reason for it. And so 100% the oil-free eye makeup remover. If you don't have one, go buy one now. The second one is the Microderm Abrasion. You guys look at these results. And I know Ashley, who's on right now, she has a beautiful before and after photo as well of just how much Microderm changed her complexion as well. But the Microderm Abrasion, the reason I think it's so easy for me to upsell is because it makes all their other products work better. And so if I'm selling them anything, I'm like, okay, but if you do the Microderm, these will work better and they'll last longer. So it's giving you way more of a bang for your buck because the Microderm removes all the gunk. So the next thing you put on is actually able to do what it's supposed to do. And you're not wasting product by it just drinking up into your dead skin, right? And so let's remove the dead skin because if you're going to spend money with me, let's make sure that it's actually doing what it's supposed to do. So those are my two.
How about you, September? What's your best upsell?
Can we just pause and just everybody admit that we need to use every product? Just admit every product is really good, like for real. I've got to say the easiest to upsell is that hyaluronic acid ceramide booster, you guys, the blue one. It's only $38. And like Lily said, anything close, even halfway close to competing, is going to be over $100 for what this is. You guys go to marykay.com on your website, look up the HA booster and look at all the things that it does. It's freaking crazy. Like that stuff is amazing. So it literally, we make hyaluronic acid naturally. So it's not some outside chemical that they're putting in there. Just as we age, we stop being able to do it. And it allows our skin cells to be plump, to absorb water appropriately, like a grape. And then as we age, it's like a raisin, and it's so sad. And then so this gives us the HA that allows us to absorb that water again. Huge difference. All ages, seriously. And I was an extra on The Chosen on an episode. Famous. I'm a dot in the feeding of the 5,000. Yeah. And there was a girl in front of me that had a UV, it was bad. I ended up getting a sunburn without, and I had all these melia. Did you guys like those little white things under your skin? I'm like, I was so sad. And my esthetician friend said, HA, HA, HA. And I put that stuff on. I mean, it's magic. It removed melia, you guys, with the microdermabrasion and the HA, it'll even remove melia, those little white things. So there's a little side note. You guys, $38. Seriously, it should cost more, but don't tell Mary Kay.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That was a good tip. I loved that. Okay, Nicole, what product should every client be on?
Okay. So I have to show you a fun little hack. This is our micellar water. Okay. Every client needs to be on micellar water, regardless of age, because it's great for the youngins, but it's great for us too. And y'all, when this first came out, I was not on board. I was like, it's okay. It leaves my skin sticky. I don't really like it. But then I had someone's daughter show me a hack for this, and I have to show y'all. So you take a little bit, you put on your cotton round. We all know that, but you need to aerate it. So you make foam with it. And then when you put it on your skin and it takes off your makeup, it doesn't leave your face sticky. It's the best. So everybody needs to be on
Where
that.
has this been? I've never.
I know.
That is so cool.
My consultant showed me, her daughter showed me, and she was like, oh, yeah, somebody in Mary Kay showed me. And I'm like, I have not seen this.
Were
I
you
am
just
sharing
blowing
this with
on
you.
your cotton round? You were just blowing in it?
Yeah. So it's just a cotton round. Okay. And I put some micellar on there. And then on the semi-dry side.
That is so cool.
And it just foams up. It's the best. And
I
then
love
so
it.
like if you have somebody that comes from the gym, or like when I've been outside working with the animals, I'm all like sticky and gross, and I don't like to feel sticky and gross. So that is
Okay, I
everybody
have a
needs to be on
challenge.
it.
Every one of us watching this needs to do a little video on social media showing that. That is so
I sold 5 when I made
Yes.
a 30-second reel doing it. So it's yeah. And you should be like,
Wow.
who knew this? Why didn't you tell
Wow.
me?
That's amazing. I feel like it'll be hard to follow that. So we're going to move right into part 3. Okay. Part 3, that was awesome. So these are going to be the shout outs. Okay. So I'm going to start with September. I'm going to start with Nicole, and I'm going to name a symptom or something that a client might come to us with. And I want to hear your professional recommendation. Have you guys ever had a customer come to you and you're like, oh my gosh, what do I say? By the way, secret hack, you guys, these ladies know their product like the back of their hand because they've been in a long time. They use the product, they facial people all the time. Y'all, the customer profile card is a beautiful little cheat sheet. If you never noticed that, okay, check it out. And number 2, Chat GPT. Like seriously, if you're at a consultation and be like, I'm a Mary Kay consultant and my client wants help with blackheads, what do I recommend? It will tell you if you don't know. But for now, here we are. Okay, so Nicole, customer comes to you and says, I have really bad acne. What do you recommend?
Oh, well, first I'm going to ask them, do you have breakouts every day, or is it just hormonal, environmental? If they're saying I have them all the time, or either way, charcoal mask for everybody, regardless of your type of acne. Charcoal mask is another one of those, needs to be on every shelf in America. But then I will start them slow on clear proof products. I will start them on the cleanser and the moisturizer first. I don't usually sell the whole set because sometimes they can go overboard on the toner or overboard on the little spot, treatment. So I want to ease them into their acne routine. And I tell them, like, use these 2 products or 3 products with the charcoal mask for 2 weeks. Let me know how your skin's doing. If they're still having breakouts, then we'll add in the toner and the spot treatment. But in most cases, it's just because their skin needed to like work through some stuff. And so then we're able to just get them
Don't
onto
we
a
all?
regular routine.
Don't we all, Nicole?
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, September, under eye darkness.
Okay, this one depends upon the person. So if it's a woman, I'm going to say under eye corrector is going to really help you, like Nicole was talking about earlier. If it's a woman and a man, both, we might be surprised to hear this, you guys, but those hydrogel eye patches really do help. I've seen a difference in dark circles in just 10 minutes of someone wearing that. It really, really does. So a lot of times it is hereditary. Sometimes you really can't get rid of it, but you can help. It is a vitamin deficiency, but you can make a big difference by using the right eye cream. So yes, put a man on the eye cream, put a man on eye cream, hydrogel eye patches. And then if you can be using the under eye corrector and or concealer, it's really great. Yes, water and sleeping for sure. But those are quick for sure.
Love it. Okay, Nicole, chest and neck wrinkles. We don't like to talk about them, but when we sleep, situations happen. How do we deal?
Okay, real quick though, I want to jump to Teresa's question that she had earlier about the
Yes.
dark circles. So if you have someone with a darker skin tone, the under eye corrector still works, but they may want to pair it with a concealer that's one shade lighter than their skin tone if they're looking for a makeup correction. If they're looking for an overall correction, what September said. Okay, chest and neck. I have lost 45 pounds now, and I was starting to see, because I am 45, I was starting to see the gobbles. That's what I call them, where you get this little like loose. And I was like, oh no, that's not cute. So I remembered one of my before and after photos that I show at my parties. Y'all, this is how, we're not always our best customer and we should be. I was not selling the Revealing Radiance facial peel. I just wasn't because I was like, okay. So I saw there was like this really great before and after of this lady's like neck and chest area. And I was like, let's try it. Y'all. Okay, first of all, if you do it on your neck and your chest, don't leave it on for the full 10 minutes. Just go like 5 to 8. All right. Because this is a more sensitive area. But I had dark discoloration through here. I had deeper lines, like those lines when you wake up and you have like the boob lines. I had that and I was getting the gobbles. All of that was corrected by the Revealing Radiance facial peel twice a week, all the way down. And then the Serum C plus E, the best, and the lifting serum. Like September said, I don't use the lifting serum up here. It's just below the chin only. So it's like all those things. So those 3 products are like my super hack for the neck and chest area and making them look as, young and beautiful as our faces.
I love it. Okay, you guys, we have 3 minutes and a lot of these to go. So from now on, all you're allowed to say is the name of the product. Okay.
Okay.
I love all the tips so much. I know. Okay, September, discoloration.
One product is the booster brightener, but any of our skincare, it has the vitamin B3 complex that helps with even skin tone.
So the HA, you would say?
I said the
Or the brightener.
the brightener.
Oh, niacinamide. Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, Nicole, blackheads.
Microdermabrasion.
Love it. September, fine lines and
Also
wrinkles.
charcoal mask removes blackheads, fine lines and wrinkles.
Yeah.
Well, hello, booster, we're saying it again, but our skincare, guys, people need to be on our skincare programs. That's what really does it. And the facial peel, it all does
Love
it. There's like 30
Love
products
it.
I tell you to use.
Okay, Nicole, oily skin or shine control?
Charcoal. I use that for everything. I love
Oh, that's good.
the purple gel stuff.
Oil-free
My gosh.
hydrating gel.
Thank you.
And
I
also the
love
new
that
Mary Kay
product.
line moisturizer for
My
the
brain
mask.
is not
Yeah.
raining.
I also love the translucent powder too, just for that like
Mhm.
matte finish
Yeah.
at the end there, you know?
Mhm.
September, redness or sensitivity? Or
You
what
guys
do
might
you
not
call
realize
quirky skin?
what?
Did you call your skin quirky? I don't know. What did you
Yeah,
say?
quirky. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm super sensitive. So yeah, no, all of our skincare is great for sensitive skin. Redness, you guys might not realize that the charcoal mask actually has redness reducers in it. It's excellent besides the CC cream, and also our ferulic niacinamide booster helps with redness as well. It's not just for age spots.
Love it. Ashley made a good point. She said a lot of my oily people are actually dry. They don't use moisturizer, so they overproduce the oil. So true.
Yep.
So true. Not using a moisturizer is never the answer. And Nicole, loss of firmness.
Serum C plus E everywhere. Just
Yes.
Yes,
Love
it
it.
can go everywhere.
everywhere.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, you guys. Well, oh my goodness. Thank you so much, September and Nicole. That was like rapid fire. It was so much information. I really hope that you learned a lot of stuff about the products. My boards is like not wanting me to it's not wanting me to update. I want to launch the challenge and I'm going to try to pull it up for you guys. So we have a challenge for you this week. I want to hear what you learned. Tell me that you learned some stuff. Tell me that you're excited to sell this product. You guys, when you get excited about it, people get excited about it. When you're using it, you want to be sharing it. Okay, so our challenge for this week, you can be a product pro. We want you to try 5 new products this week. Experience them yourself so you can authentically share them with your customers. I know for me, I want to try that men's line. Nicole, you inspired me to try the men's line. And total confession, that vitamin C and E, I ran out and didn't reorder it, and it's been a minute. So I'm gonna get back on that because that you guys made me fall in love with that all over again. So I want to hear in the comments what 5 products were you like, did you hear about that you're like, I want to try those, okay? And then our accelerated challenge is the Trendsetter Test Drive. You're going to use or demo 10 items that you haven't tried yet or use an entire new line. Remember, the more you experience, the more confident you will become. There's absolutely no way for you to be phenomenal at selling a product that you have not used, tried, and are in love with. And so we are going to, I believe, now move into our breakout rooms. So thank you guys so much for being here. Next week, we don't have a meeting because it's Memorial Day. And so go into your breakout rooms and have a good night.